video, I'm going to first start off with spraying my face instead of using my primer. I'm going to begin my eyebrows. I'm just going to start to brush my eyebrows up with my spoolie, and then I'm going to trace right underneath my eyebrow with my brown pencil, and whatever I do to one side, I'm going to do to the other. Now I'm going to just trace the natural shape of my eyebrows as I begin to fill in my eyebrows with the brown pencil. Now I'm going to start to create the ombre effect. What that looks like is I'm going to make sure that the very beginning of my eyebrows are much lighter and softer than the middle and the very tail of my eyebrows. Those two areas, which is the middle to the tail of my eyebrows, are going to always be darker. Now what I'm going to do is start to clean up my brows with concealer, and what this does is give the illusion of a freshly arched eyebrow. Whatever you do to one eyebrow, you just do to the other. So now I'm just going to use the extra concealer from underneath the brows at the very top just to clean up the top. I'm just blending out underneath my eyes to help create the base of my eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to add a little brown powder to my eyebrows so that I don't get that oily look during the day. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of primer on my face just in the areas that I get oily. And then I'm going to take a cotton swab and just clean underneath my brows to help create a nice smooth surface for my eyeshadow. This is my face primer and this is my eyeshadow primer. Now I'm going to use that eyeshadow primer on my lids to give me a nice smooth surface for my eyeshadow. So I told you all this was going to be a super easy look, so here it goes. I'm going to start off with using just a really light brown color as my transition color. So that's what you see me adding on. Again, this is just my second coat. Like I said, whatever I do to one side, I'm going to do to the other. So just keep watching. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this nice sheer pink color. It's a very light shadow. So I'm just going in with that, and I'm going to just continue to pack that on until it comes out how I like it. Now I'm going to go in with this beautiful brownish bronze pigment by NYX, and I'll show you all that after I get done using it. But that's what you all see me packing on to my lid. This is that pigment color. Now I'm just going in again with that light brown, and I'm just going to blend in my eyeshadows a little bit more. I'm just going to give myself a spray to seal in my shadow. Then I'm just going to start to add my foundation. This foundation is by Milani. It is in the color Spiced Almond, and again, I'll put everything down in the description box below. I'm just going to go ahead and take this Real Technique blending brush and blend everything all over my face. This is one of my favorite blending brushes just because it gives it a really nice light airbrush look. Now I'm going to begin to use my concealer to highlight all the areas of my face, to contour my face, and then after that I am going to blend everything out. Now I'm just going to begin to lightly bake with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I'm going to put that on top of all the areas I added the concealer. Now I'm going to go ahead and start to wipe some of that excess off because I don't want to bake too long. I like my look to be very light. I'm going to go in with this Rosy Brown blush by MAC, and I'm going to just do my cheekbones around my face. I'm going to contour my nose, and I'm going to contour my jawline. And you can also use a brown powder for this. Mine technically shows brown, but it has a little bit of color into it. I'm not sure if the camera catches it or not. Usually people use brown liquid to contour, but this is going to be a very easy look, so you can just use a brown powder. So as long as it's brown, you're good to go. Just using this beauty blender just to make sure that I soften up the look so it doesn't look so harsh. Now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. blush palette, and I'm just going to add a little blush to my face. Now I'm just going to go back in with a little bit of my light brown face powder, and I'm adding it very lightly just to add a little bit of color back into my face to make sure everything is nice and even. Next, this is my very favorite part of doing my makeup. I'm adding my highlighter, so I add that to my cheekbones. I'm gonna probably add a little bit on my nose and the bridge of my nose, my chin area just a little bit, and I may even add just a little bit underneath my eyebrows. But you can never use too much highlighter. So I usually go really crazy with this, but I think I went light this time, but let's just see. Now I'm just gonna spray my face just to set everything I put on. Now I'm just getting ready to prep my lips just to line my lips up. I'm just adding this Butter Gloss by NYX. Applying my favorite lashes, my EYELURE Lashes. If you haven't heard me say it already, I love these lashes because their lashes come with a thick lash band. So if you don't necessarily have tweezers, it's still very easy to apply with your hands alone. Just look how perfectly this lash sits. Okay, so I had to scoot up a little bit just so that I can look in the mirror to put my other lash on, so I apologize about that, but voila. I hope you all absolutely love the finished look. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch my everyday makeup routine. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Hit that like button and make sure to follow me on all my social medias. And until next time, stay slayed up, stay prayed up, and stay focused. Bye, boos. Mwah.